Okay. So, Harry got mail. He is being spoiled by his Auntie Carla. And we have tuna this time. He's going to be getting tuna treats, which he loves. And I have the strangest thing on the planet. I have, this big envelope that has like all of my snippets in it. The whole thing has disappeared. I've looked everywhere. I've had it since I cleaned up, so I know it was here because I was using it last week. But it is just vaporized into thin air. I have no idea where it is. Hello, Miss Carla. Did you see Harry got his treats? You're spoiling the cat. You're a dog. You're a cat. You're a kid. Oh. Go away. Oh, okay. God forbid.
Make it thank you.
What?
Make it thank you.
No. Harry, you need to get down, my dear.
I'll take him.
You need to get down. I love you, but you need to get down. Over here so Buggy can get you. Nope, not getting that close. Go to Buggy. Bye. Good afternoon, Miss Francis. So I had this big envelope, those big zipper pouch things that I have, and it was full of all of my Tim Holtz. And it has disappeared. Been through the books 3 times. I went through everything that I've touched in the last week and a half, and it's just gone. It's just gone. And I'm really good about using things and then putting them back where I get them from. And if I don't put it like back where it came from, I put it in the box that I'm using currently. If that makes sense. Like I have, a project box and I'm working on a project and I'm using them. So I put them in that project box and then I put the project box right up there and it's not there. It's just, they're gone. I don't know how they grew legs and walked out of the house on their own, but they did. So I had to go look for replacements. And I had to get 2 at Hobby Snobby and 1 at Joann's. And I'm still missing like 1 set of these. That I still have to get. That they don't have at my Joann's. But then when I was there, I saw these. And these are the snarky ones. And so I got these because they're just, what can I say? If you've never seen these before, I think my guardian angel drinks. Yeah. course, there's my personal favorite. Friendships must be built on a solid foundation of sarcasm and shenanigans. So I grabbed those two while I was there. So now I have, 3 of my 4 that I usually keep in my bin. I'll find the other one. I know I will. And I got some fabric. The only reason I bought this is for this right here. She's never on anything. Like you get all of the villains, but it's usually the top 3. Ursula, Maleficent, and she's not here. Huh. Yeah, she's not here. Let me just check, because maybe I'm seeing things. I got Hades and Ursula. Maleficent. Jafar. All right, well, my girl's not on here. No Cruella, but usually that's what you get. You get Maleficent, Cruella, and Ursula. And this one has Amy's on it. And so I got a half a yard of this because Amy had already chosen her 2 fabric limit. She has to put a limit on herself when she goes to the fabric store. Otherwise, she will buy 15 yards. So I bought this so that I could give one to the Amy. So that one's for the Amy. Hey now. But we got in on the day they were putting out all of the fall season and winter season fabrics. So we were able to see the whole array. Okay. All right, what happened last night? Let's see. Amy and I, we have a new top end. 7 cars last night. All driving without their headlights. One was on the freeway, so I thought we should have gotten double points for that one. But 1 point, 1 car. That's kind of the rule. So 7 cars last night driving around without their headlights on a Wednesday night. Not even a good drinking night. Rhonda's on crack. I'm just going to say it. I don't know what is with that Google, but in case you know, we call Google, we call her Rhonda. We have this vision of her. She's multi-ethnic. She's sitting in a little cubicle, one of those little headsets on. She got big, huge hair, long fingernails, lots of plastic bracelets. She's ridiculous, 1970s kind of thing. But that's our Rhonda. And she likes to yell at us. And I found out that her and Amy, they have things in common. They both like to yell at me. So we were out last night and Rhonda was I don't know what her deal was. We were going a half a mile here, and she wanted me to go like 4 miles this way on the freeway. And it was like, oh my God, Rhonda, stop. So basically what we do is when we pick up the order, and Amy hits the confirm, it comes up and it gives us an option to get directions to the address. And so Amy always clicks that, and then she hands me the phone while she's getting in the car and putting her seatbelt on. And I look at the map to see what the major cross streets are of where we're going. And then I figure out how we're going to get there. Because I know what's safe. I know where there, the high accident areas are. I know where construction is. I know where, we don't want to go through a bad neighborhood. And so I'll decide what route we're going to take. And then we shut Rhonda up until we get close. And then we turn Rhonda back on. She always has this attitude when we turn her back on. Like, y'all didn't want to listen to me before, but now you need my information? I don't think so. And so she will do stuff like make the next left into a wall. Like, we can make a left there, but it's a wall. You know she knows it's a wall. So, yeah, we call her Rhonda and we argue with her in the car all night long. Okay. That being said, let's see. Nothing that good last night. We did get one. Amy had gone into, she'd gone in to make a delivery in one of the hotels over by the hospital here. And when she was coming out, an order came up and she might have accidentally brushed it with her finger or something, but she accepted it without me being able to see where it was. And that delivery was literally on the road, like 1 block from Alphabet City and 1 block this way from Skid Row. So we went to make this delivery, and the guy said, come up to the top of it, because we got there and like we found where Rhonda told us to be, and we pulled in, and all of a sudden we got a text message, and he's like, no, it's at the top of the hill, I'll come out. So we pulled out of the parking lot, went up to the top of the hill, and there was a young guy standing there, and he came over, and his name was Cash. And so we gave him his food, and then Amy looks at me and she says, should I roll up my window? Yes. We're in that area where we can get pulled over just for being white in the car, because they'll think we're down there buying drugs or something. So, yeah, not a, it's one of those racially profiling areas. And so I had her go ahead and roll up the window, and we hightailed out of there. And then the whole time she's like, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Because there are certain areas in Vegas that I won't deliver to, just because I'm aware of the problems in the areas. But we made that delivery, and we ended up having to travel like 12 miles to get back to our delivery area. That's how bad it was. And I'm sure that it was just one of those places where most drivers won't go. So, the algorithm tries everybody until it gets somebody to take the order. And I'm sad about that, but it's not where I want to be at 11:30 at night. Okay. Ooh, okay, first things first. Let's bring this down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how my thing grew legs and walked away, but that's what it did. Because it was in one of these, one of these big envelopes like this. So not something that's going to easily disappear. And, when I'm working on a project and I have stuff in that project, I tend to keep it in here. Like here's the dies. So I went through this thing like 10 times last night, trying to see if I could find the missing pieces, and they are nowhere to be found. They're not up on the shelf. They're not in the drawers. They're not here, which, this is where I put stuff. I know this. I put things right in here. They're not there. I also put things to the left of the desk, and it's not there. And I went through like everything. I had Buggy pull everything out from underneath the table here. And I went through all of that thinking maybe it had fallen. No, it didn't. It just grew legs, walked away. That's what I've determined. All right. So we left off yesterday. We had added some detail on this page. We created this little pocket and this journaling card. We added a little detail here and a little detail here in another writing space. And then we did this weird kind of funky corrugated paper thing. See, and this is what made me realize that it was missing, because I was looking for a piece of it to put here and I couldn't find it. So I put this here. This is not what I want here though, but I have to get that stuff out of the packages and get it all set up. So we are on this page. Okay. Alrighty, what are we going to do on this page? I don't know. I think we're going to put a silhouette on here. Start with that. Just a little one, So let me get the little chopper out here. I even went through the jewelry stuff, that I was working on in the last couple of weeks to see if it was in there, and it's just not. All right, I have a piece of black. Let me see something. I have this one too. I think I'm going to use this one. Hey now. Let's try to behave ourselves over here, guys. All right, here we go. Pop these out. Piece there. Okay. These little ones, you have to be really careful because they're very, very, very thin. Like some of the spaces here, like the arms and stuff. And the neck. The neck is bad. Come on. There we go. And we're going to pull this one out. Pop that first. Get that out of there. Okie dokie. Get those out. Oh, I do so much of it. It's like I don't even think about it anymore. All right, and we're going to do these with purple. So let me grab a brush real quick. One of my icky die cards. And then I have to be careful when we're making deliveries because if we get too close to the strip, it makes Amy nauseous. Being down on the strip is such a pain in the butt. Everything down there is one way going the wrong way, and it's just a mess. Okay, so tricks for weeding. Trick number one. If it's not there, you don't need to take it out. So one way to make sure that it's not there is to run your dies every 5 or 6 times you run them. Run them through on a dryer sheet, and that makes everything release. And so when you go to pull them out of the dies, it all falls out. That's one. 2, do not get one of these brushes. They just get stuck in the die. I drop my dies when I have a lot of intricate pieces. After I cut it, I'll drop it a couple times, 2-3 times, and try to loosen everything up. And that tends to make it a little bit easier. But realistically, I've yet to find anything that works as well as the dryer sheet. I did these backwards. I should have put the sitting one at the bottom and the flying one at the top, but I don't care. You know what, though? I'm going to do... Oh, do one more here. Let me see if I can find it. There she blows. Suppose it would be helpful if I actually got that completely on the plate. There we go. All right, we got those. And a pokey tool. Out of the way. Let's bring this one back over. Oh, I gotta ink this. See? I'm gonna put this away first so it doesn't get dry. And get my little brush in my inky. Inky dinky ding. Inky dinky, inky dinky ding. Inky dinky ding. So, what's going on, guys? What you doing? Carla, did you find out who to kill about your delivery? Is it going to be on the 5 o'clock news? So we're all at the 4-letter word pretending we're doing something? Okay. I'm at my 4-letter word pretending I'm doing something. No. My job is in the car with Amy, who, by the way, when we're in the car, her name is Gwen. So when we're in the car, Rhonda will say, in 300 feet, make a left. And Amy will say, make a left. Rhonda will say, make the next right. Amy will go, make a right. So she repeats everything the computer says. So if you've ever watched the movie Galaxy Quest, Sigourney Weaver, her character, she's known as Gwen. The only thing she does is repeat everything the computer says on this show that they were starring in. Nice pun. And so she made a Galaxy Quest reference. So I went and found out the character's name, started calling her Gwen. She's like, why do you keep calling me that? Well, the shoe fits, darling. I don't have the washi tape I want to use on this page. Where is it? Where is it? I'll find it. It's here. I know I have it. Not in there. Not in there. Why is it always in the last one? I swear it does this to me on purpose. Hold on, that's my kid. Buggy, your mom is on her way. Please be ready to leave. Bug! Rylan! Where did that kid go? All right. I gotta go find the kid. Rylan.
Yeah.
Your mom is on her way. Please be ready to go. I don't want to use that. What did I do with it? Hold on. one roll of tape. I'm just going to have to use this one. Not the one I wanted, but it'll work. Yeah, so I call her Gwen. Well, you know, when I'm not calling her Rumpeltits. Let me explain that. Amy says that she's learned some really interesting foul language since she's been here. I'm Irish. In my house, the F word is a noun, a verb, an adjective, a helping verb, you know, it's everything. So for me to show my displeasure and not just be talking like a normal person, I tend to come up with some really interesting expletives. Which Amy jokingly would say made really good passwords until she had to repeat them to people. Then it became a little awkward. See, I just wanted like a dark sky kind of thing, you know, going for the, you get it. All right, so we've come to that piece. It's that piece, the piece that I can't figure out. And since we are there and I can't deal with this page because I'm just not feeling it. I haven't felt it really since we put it in here. We're just going to take it out. That's how I'm going to deal with it. Because otherwise it's going to stop my momentum and I'm not going to finish this. So we were in a parking lot one night. We had just gotten gas and we're standing in this parking lot and then we're putting our purses in the back. So we put them in the back seat underneath the back of the seats. And so that, you know, we don't have them up front when we're out delivering. And so we're putting our purses in there, you know, our wallets and purses and things, shoving them under the seat. And she was talking about recovering her Google password because she couldn't get into her Google account, which means she couldn't put it on her phone. She always has a phone when we travel because, you know, she updates everybody where we are. So she's like, do you have any idea how embarrassing it is? Personally, I'm like, you shouldn't use my foul language. But she was like, do you have any idea how embarrassing it is when I have to try to remember my Google password and I can't? And they're like, what's the last one you can remember? And I have to say blah, 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 and spell it out for them. You sucking. That. So I was like, I'm sorry, you shouldn't use those words. She's like, yeah, but nobody would ever guess them. Like, I know, but still, you shouldn't use them. So we were in the parking lot and she was going on about this and we got in the car and I said, you know what? I have a new password for you. It's perfectly fine. Nobody will have a problem with it. She said, what? I said, Rumpeltits. And now I've been calling her that ever since. And last night we were in the car and she said something and I said, Gwen, she goes, that's Rumpeltits to you. I was like, okay. She's owned it. I always give her crap, but I love her and she knows it. So, all right, so now we have to find something for this. that works with this so that it, it blends nicely. I don't know. All right. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Possible. No, no, no. Maybe. No. Definitely not. No. No, be no, be no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Maybe. Okay. I'm going to go with this one. And um Rylan,
Okay. Yeah.
is my living room clean?
Yes.
Is your stuff packed?
Yes.
Is everything back where it belongs?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. All right, we're gonna put some tape down. There it is. I knew I had a pokey tool here someplace. Go. Didn't want to come up. Some washi tape. Head of washi. Put it over here. There. All right. think we're going to use this one. I mean, if we're going to use, stupid canned phrases of inspiration, I think we should use the number 1. Come off of there. All right, we got that. All right, let me think. What else? Oh, I had questions. Somebody emailed me a question and asked, how many pages in a signature? So I asked Amy about it too. A couple other people that I trust. And there is some consensus. If you're making a big book, you can probably get 10 to 12 pages. And I don't know why the size is important, but it is. But if you're making this size, 7, 8 pages tops, and if you're making it smaller, 5 to 7 tops. Just thought I'd throw that out there because I noticed that there are some people that aren't talking that are, and it might be one of, my lurker might be the person who asked the question. Okay, I need something here. Where's my thing? Ah. What else? What else? I got like 7 or 8 questions this week, and I don't know. I'm being lazy. I'm not answering my email. I apologize. I'm sorry. Just being very, very lazy. All right, I'm not being lazy. I'm being very slow. I'm just being slow. What can I say? See, like even this, I'm thinking might be too many pages. I might have to break this to 3 signatures throughout, which is still fine, All right, so then I have this page and that page, and we're done with this one. And I'm going to finish those off camera. So let's take a look here real quick. All right, so this is the first two. And again, they're a little thick. So I might go to 3 signatures and just kind of shift some things around and make 3 smaller signatures to put in the book. I still have enough room to do that. But there are some pages in here that still need to be completed before these are considered done. So let's kind of take a look. So this one we're good with. I'm good with this. I'm good with this. Fabulous. Fantastic. No problems. This is okay. This is all right. Cool. Liking it. Okay. This probably could use another tag. Oh, we have a pin in it. Oh, that's because we needed a tag here. We put this in here, but it's not really staying. Yeah, okay. So this has some work that needs to be done. These need to be finished. This needs a tag because right now that's just a giant holder. Okay. We need tags here. And I need to finish the last page. All right, so a little bit of work left on that one. Because I have to take you with me to Cashman.
Huh?
You have to go pick up the Chromebook today. So you're going to see school.
Yay!
Hi, ladies, gentlemen.
Hey, honey. Hey. All right, so see, like right here, this is at a spot where this kind of gets put underneath there. So we might move some stuff. Okay. All right, so I have a couple of spots in here. I need to finish tags. And then I do have a couple of spots in here where it's going to need a little love to kind of zhoosh things around. With those. All right, so tomorrow we're probably going to work on zhooshing these, and then Friday we'll zhoosh the other set, and then next week we're going to get these suckers put together. Okay? All right. So, wow. A lot of stuff to do. It's okay. We'll get it all done.
Ready?
Now it looks like weeds.
Just gotta see what they're doing.
Your hair is a hot mess, child.
W.
Bye, everyone.
You know, for that shirt being less than a year old, you got it pretty torn up in there.
I know. Hi, baby.
Hi.
I love you. Love you too.
I have this thing. I bought it last year. I'm still gonna cook that because
Steal anything you want, my love.
my daughter apparently drank my last cold one at the house.
That was nice of her to put some in.
No, like my last cold one. I don't have any sodas in the house right now.
Well, Pop's always got them for you.
I get paid tomorrow. That's why I'm hoping it doesn't clear.
Oh, okay.
Because if it doesn't clear,
No overdraft.
then I'll be fine. I won't have any overdraft fees. It's just like the week of the 20th through like the 27th, I have the car note, Vivint. I've got my AC payment. And those are all drafted out of my account.
Yeah, and they just went. I get it.
So it was like, and then on top of it, my bug guy came this month, so that was another 60 that I completely spaced calculating. Yeah, and I had to, and then, like I said, the situation with my water bill.
Yeah.
Apparently, you get 2 months. That is, it's course of action.
Okay, so we are going to finish these.
I'm going out to the car.
We have our tabs that still need to go into them and everything. I'm gonna finish these tomorrow and get them ready to go. Like I said, I'm thinking, see how thick they are? I'm thinking we might go 3 signatures. We might break these down a little bit. And make 3.
everyone.
Bye, honey.
Bye, bug.
And make 3 signatures out of it. Like I said, it'll still fit in the book. And then, let me take a look. What? Okay, so we have the bases. Made our bases. As you can see, they've got a pretty decent spine on them. So I think we'll be able to do 3 signatures because they're going to be smaller. So it's about a 2-inch spine. Now, I bought some fabrics that, like, I think this might be good for the Dark Woods Fairy. And I think this one is going to be for the regular fairy journal. I'm not totally sure, you know, but I bought these specifically for this journal. So, you know, we'll see which one I like. And if I don't, you know, I'll go get something else. So we're going to be doing both of these. We're going to get them done. I'm going to turn this fabric into book cloth that I can use for these. So we'll be doing that next week. And then hopefully we'll be done with this one. I'm still working on editing some stuff to get it posted, so I haven't updated anything yet. Hi, Janice. But I got to get them done because I need videos to go into September, and I don't have anything in September yet. And I need to go through the end of September so that we can go on our Scaventure. Okay. So I have this month's project, which is a cluster that must include a button. The button is our, you know, least commonly, not so often used item. I got one from Arlene, Carla, Sash, Christine, Sabrina, and Valeria. So if you have done one and I haven't named you, please let me know. I'll look for it. Otherwise, make sure that you get it in there and make sure that you tag me in it so I know that it's coming up. Let's see. So we have tomorrow to work on stuff. I might go live on Saturday. We'll play it by ear and see. Let's see. August is all booked. I need to get into September in order to be able to go on my Scaventure and not worry about not having material on the channel. What else did I want to talk to you guys about? Are you leaving me, Francis? Goodbye, my dear. It was something, and it was probably important too, and I forgot about it. Wow. Oh, it wasn't important, but if y'all remember last Christmas, I had a heck of a time trying to make a holiday card for Miss Candy. Miss Candy is Jewish. There's nothing. There's no blue Hanukkah pad at Michael's. So I ended up, I had to print a pattern, and cut it out of cardstock, and I couldn't find anything that would work. And I ended up making her a Hanukkah card, and then I sent it to her, and apparently she didn't get it. I was very upset about that. Spent like 6 hours making that card. But it's really hard. So one of the things I got when I got my Temu order was they had this, and I ordered it. There's 3 menorahs with candle flames. Some Jewish stars, some dreidels, the pieces for the dreidel to put on there. I think that's a candle to go with the flames to go on this one. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different items I can choose from. They're not very large, but at least I have something now that I can use. So I'm going to test cut those and see how they work. And I'll be putting them out in the shop probably by September, so that, if you too have a Jewish friend, you can make a card for them. Okay. All right, guys. That's it for me. I have got to talk to the hub, and it looks like Sash needs me for something. So I'm going to go figure these things out. What else? That's it. If you're new here, do me a favor. Check out the community tab here on the channel. There is a list in there of everything that I have coming up. Basically, a map to my digital life. Also, you can look in the description box below. There's some links down there, including my Facebook group and things like that. You can go and check that out. And give me a thumb. I don't care if it's up, down, whatever. Give me a thumb. I would appreciate it. And till I see you again, stay well, stay hydrated, stay cool. All right? I love you guys. Bye-bye.